Como en todas las conferencias de la mano de Café Dragón, te traigo todos los juegos de RPG, estrategia y tácticas que se presentaron en la PC Gaming Show. Así que, sin más preámbulos, vamos con los trailers y sentite libre de contarnos cuál te gustó más de todos estos.
Go.
Tell me again, how does this thing work?
You just have to combine the words. Like this.
Whoa, 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 careful with the face.
I guess it's just you and me now.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
Well, make sure you put on your seatbelt.
Before the Infernals invaded us on Earth and destroyed human civilization, they engaged in battle with their sworn enemies, the Celestial Armada. Angelic form merged with advanced technology. The Celestials fight unlike anything we've seen, harnessing both light and darkness. They have new ways to mine resources and centralized army production. Their flying arc ship cascades power, which they use to expand infrastructure, energize their army, and enhance their abilities.
Enemies beware. A higher purpose.
Now, the Celestial Armada is here. Earth is the latest battleground, and the war, it's just getting started.
When the demon looked upon the earth, it was the look of death.
Sir Camlet is really trying to summon a demon from another dimension. What a twat.
The primary mission is to sabotage Kamla's operation at any cost. What a splendid hiding place.
How about a little switcheroo?
You got equipped with thinamajigs too.
You're not the only one with tricks up your sleeve.
Tight passages, traversing the rooftops, will require some cunning.
Don't mind me.
Did you just melt it?
It's an incredibly complicated chemical reaction. But yes. Impressive.
Terrifying.
It has its uses.
I've got glimpses of a strange machine he's been working on. I have no idea what it does.
We'll keep it simple then. Stab and shoot our way to the off button.
They said that a career in archaeology would be uneventful.
I'm Brandon Sheffield, the creative director of Demonschool, and I want to tell you about our tactical battle system. This is the planning phase where we'll plot our movements, which can be rewound at any time. Characters can only move in straight lines or sidesteps, like if you combined a king and a knight in chess. You attack enemies by running straight into them. You can see Faye did 1 point of damage here. Namako doesn't deal damage, but stuns and debuffs enemies, reducing their defense. Now if our other damage dealer Destin hits this demon, he'll do 2 points of damage. But we can take this further. If Newt, our healer, heals a character with full health, they get an attack buff. Destin now does 4 points of damage to this enemy. You can also do combos by pushing or pulling an enemy into another friendly character, as Namako and Faye are doing here. Once you're happy with your choices, you start the action phase and watch it go. These are the main puzzle pieces you'll be working with, but there are 15 characters, each with their own unique abilities for you to discover. You can also study new techniques, improve your relationships, fight huge bosses, and unravel the mystery of why demons are breaking through to the human world on this mysterious island. We hope you enjoy it!
In a lawless world, ravaged by chaos, an epic tale of greed, pirates, and a hunt for treasure begins. In search of a mythical artifact that could bring the apocalypse, the Northern Star. Only one person can prevent the catastrophe that would unfold. Very funny. Cat Quest, Pirates of the Caribbean. Coming 2024. I mean 4. Shiver me whiskers. Wishlist now, you scallywags. Meow.
How will you survive in Fortuna? Will you be a thief? A cook? A smuggler? An artisan? A trader? The city is a richly generated sandbox, each citizen living their simulated life. Use knowledge to your advantage, romantically or politically. Live your other life in Streets of Fortuna.
In Every Day We Fight, our main focus is about having always-on gameplay, so the player has agency during the enemy's turn. Through our unique reflex actions, units can scramble to evade attacks or provide covering fire for an ally. Reflex actions are not exclusive to the player, though. Enemies also attempt to avoid danger during the player's turn, adding challenge to the tactical gameplay. Weapons are fired from a third-person view, giving the player full control of their shots. Combining this with reflex actions, such as Overwatch, leads to some dynamically thrilling moments. A physics-based ballistic system means that projectiles will deal damage on contact with an intended target. This eliminates the frustration of similar games in the genre. However, as long as the reticle fully covers the target you're aiming at, you're guaranteed to hit. The player's also not limited to targeting just enemies. Environmental hazards can be destroyed, expanding the tactical possibilities for chain reactions and taking out multiple enemies at once. Every Day We Fight blends free roam exploration with turn-based tactics. Outside of combat, there's no action points or turn restrictions. Players can easily loot items, interact with the environment, and learn more about the world and its characters. This offers the player a much-needed change of pace between combat encounters. You'll find several staples of turn-based tactics in Every Day We Fight as well. This includes character progression skill trees, attachments that improve weapons with bonus perks, and consumables such as frag grenades, smoke bombs, and medkits. All heroes have unique active abilities and reflex actions that complement each other and reward players for smart decision making. Finally, line of sight is a big consideration in tactics games. We've added indicators in our UI to show which enemies the character can target from a new position, as well as how many shots they'll be able to fire once they're there. And if an enemy is just out of view, such as around corners or below balconies, the player can lean out to gain new line of sight opportunities and pull off shots like never before.